Rose is a rose, is a rose, is a rose, is a famous quote which emphasizes the beauty and elegance of the flower rose. Rose comes first among the ornamental plants grown worldwide. Rose has been cultivated for several centuries. Roses are used either as cut flowers or in commercial perfumery. Generally, they are harvested and cut when in bud and held in refrigerated conditions until ready for display at their point of sale. Rose plants and flowers are very sensitive to temperature and the treatment that they receive. Strict control of humidity, temperature, and air quality are essential. Hence, the high-value Dutch rose crops were generally grown in glass houses and high-tech greenhouses under controlled conditions. This involves huge investment. Hence, Dutch rose cultivation in India was considered as a domain of the corporate companies until recently. The success of the precision farming project implemented in various crops at Hosur area from 2005 had a significant effect on the bud rose cultivation scenario. Mr. N. Ravindra Reddy, a farmer of Saragapalli village, took it as a challenge to cultivate Dutch roses in open fields, which was not even imagined earlier. Defying the warnings of other farmers and even the project scientists, he took risk of cultivating Dutch rose in open fields with precision farming technology. His bold venture fetched him an unexpected profit.
Farmer Ravindra Reddy was so determined to cultivate Dutch roses in 1 acre of open field. In open field conditions, the practical problems were more weeds and more of pest attack and disease attack. But he took it as a challenge. In 2 years, he reaped 1 lakh bunches of rose. He was able to earn a profit of 4 lakh rupees. Ravindra Reddy's field became a role model for other farmers to cultivate Dutch roses, which were earlier confined to high-tech greenhouse cultivation.
He was innovative not only in the cultivation of Dutch rose, but also in the marketing aspect. Instead of depending on star hotels and luxury flower outlets, he sent the flowers to the untapped people's market.
These farmers had a survey about the flower markets. Flowers are usually sold in the entrance of almost all temples in Tamil Nadu. Similarly, ordinary women use rose flowers without stalks. The farmers plan to send these flowers to this untapped market.
The weather and humidity condition in Hosur area is a natural advantage for the success of open field Dutch rose cultivation.
Cut flowers are generally grown in greenhouses. The weather in Krishnagiri district is ideal for open field cultivation also. Flowers of various colors like red, yellow, white and rose are commonly cultivated in open fields here.
Many of the farmers who enjoyed the plump profit now availed National Horticultural Mission subsidy support and gone for the middle-level investment-based polyhouse cultivation of rose.
National Horticultural Mission helps small farmers in polyhouse cultivation. For 1,000 square feet polyhouse, farmers get 6,50,000 rupees financial support. 3,25,000 rupees is subsidy support. 50% subsidy is a boon to small farmers.
The 50% subsidy support for polyhouse cultivation from National Horticultural Mission has made the life easier for farmers, and now they are competing with the corporate.
Farmers are very happy. 1,000 square meter scheme have clicked well. Most of the farmers have 2-wheelers, 4-wheelers, TV, fridge, etc. They are really leading good life.
The ideal climate for rose cultivation should have temperature with a minimum of 15 degrees centigrade to the maximum of 28 degrees centigrade. Light is an important factor which decides the growth. High relative humidity exposes the plant to serious fungal diseases. Soil type must be well drained. The ground must be dug deep and incorporated with rice husk, coir dust, etc. to improve soil structure. It should have a structure that is not broken down during the long growing period up to 8 years. In selecting the varieties to grow, the market requirements are important. Never plant large areas of new and untried variety without first undertaking trials. There are two main types of rose plants that are widely used. Rooted cutting method is the simplest and cheapest method, but the productivity and longevity are lesser in this method. There is another method of using grafted or budded plants. The roses are planted in double rows with 0.3 meter space in between the rows and 0.25 meters in between plants. Adequate moisture must be available to encourage the plant to form new roots. Drip irrigation and fertigation are considered ideal for rose cultivation.
We have installed drip irrigation. Fertigation is given through drip system. Raised beds are formed with mixing of farmyard manure, neem cake, azospirillum, phosphobacteria, etc.
4 weeks after the planting, when the flower buds have reached the size of a pea, the flower bud is removed without removing any leaves. After the plants are established and have enough shoots and leaves, the thick branches can be cut 20 centimeters above the ground and production of cut flowers can start. The harvesting staff must be trained to identify when a rose is ready for harvesting. Now, Hosur farmers are able to harvest nearly 350 days in a year. The total revenue of a polyhouse farmer is around 7.2 lakhs per annum.
Harvesting in a shed of 1,000 square meter, one man laborer and one women laborer are enough. The farmer spends 7,500 rupees for that. Fertigation, 10,000 rupees has to be spent. So, the total cost is 25,000 rupees. Maximum harvest is available on June, July, August months. On an average, 40 flower bunches can be harvested per day for all the 365 days.
A hybrid Dutch rose crop was always considered as a crop of elite corporate professionals. But now, the precision farming project has reversed the trend.
The essence of the story of the rose cultivation in Hosur is to release bud rose cultivation from corporate sector to the open field. Farmers are getting a huge profit equal to the profit of corporates.
Now, Dutch roses of various colors and fragrance are widely cultivated either in polyhouses or in the open fields directly under the sun. This transformation has touched the lives of hundreds of farm families in Hosur area of Tamil Nadu.